Rob and Judy, more than 7,000 child care facilities across Illinois, 200,000 across the country are now without emergency pandemic relief funding. Those funds expired over the weekend. Now daycare owners are scrambling to find ways to keep serving families, pay their staff, and make child care affordable for those who need it the most. This child care center on Chicago's west side has been cheering kids on for nearly 2 decades.
It's very critical. I don't know what I would do without this center or centers like this.
2 of Desiree Shepard's children attend the West Austin Development Center.
I have a master's degree. I work full time, and yet I still need assistance because that's how much expensive it is.
CEO Tamara Fair says 97% of their 200 student families are on subsidies and rely on grants to afford daycare tuition.
You're one emergency away from letting something go, and maybe one emergency away from being homeless.
During the COVID-19 pandemic, West Austin was among the thousands of child care facilities across Illinois that benefited from emergency relief funds through the American Rescue Plan Act. Now that those funds have expired, Fair says it's leaving an already underfunded, low-staffed industry in a tough position. Cut the budget or raise tuition.
We were essential during a crisis. Did we use up our utility? Or are we no longer essential now? So it's okay to take away the funds?
I don't know what I'm gonna do. I don't know what a lot of parents are gonna do without that.
We are looking at tens of thousands of child care centers that aren't going to be able to function, may have to just shut down altogether.
Illinois Congresswoman Jan Schakowsky speaking with me today from Washington. She co-sponsored the Child Care Stabilization Act, which would extend the vital federal child care funding for 5 years through an additional $16 billion. But as of now, it does not have Republican support.
This presents a serious crisis for many families.
I can't get a job if I don't have anybody to watch my child. And then now that I have a job, I can't work it because I don't have any funding to put my child in.
Congresswoman Schakowsky says 9.5 million children could soon lose their child care if action is not taken now. Meanwhile, Rob and Judy, these child care facilities, they're struggling. They're having to make these tough decisions. Do you cut staff? Do you start asking families to pay more? It's difficult.
Watch breaking news on YouTube. Subscribe to ABC 7 Chicago Eyewitness News.